Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? So I tried those clippy things that I talked about with Clover that I ordered, and they don't actually fit or work with my stand. Wah, wah, wah. So we're not doing that. Hello, y'all. My name is Flea. I am cross-stitching the Sistine Chapel ceiling. My goal is to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so if you have any questions for me, comments about the piece, or anything you'd like to discuss, please throw that up in chat. I dual stream on Twitch and TikTok, so if you are watching this on TikTok, I will let you know that my primary stream is on Twitch. That is the last I will say about that. If you're interested in joining our Discord, you can click the link in my bio, or you can hit !Discord on the Twitch chat, and that is where we hang out and discuss all of the things. Yes, Aika, I have my hydration, I have eaten. My timer is going. We are good. We're listening to some beats today. We'll see how it goes. Oh, sorry, it was Magpie, and then I realized Magpie said it, and I was so used to it being Aika, my brain defaulted. My brain defaulted. That was my bad. I can read, I promise. I did make some fun new modifications to my spreadsheet today. I now have a pivot table that says how many stitches I did in a month, what my average speed was for that month, and I think it's how many hours I put in. No, I gotta remember, but it's definitely how many stitches I did in the month. You guys are all so sweet as my mods. I love all my mods. Magpie, I need to add you to the mod list when we use the mod command. Did the IFTT post on Discord eventually go through? It did, okay. It's just slower than my other ones. Interesting. So how's everyone doing today? What's going on? What's the 411? Hey, I'm glad you're back to working on the Hatter, Katie. I mean, my project should be the priority, right? I tried putting those tensioner clips on the side that I got, and they do not work with my little tensioners. So I guess the side of this piece will just kind of be almost like stitched in hand. Hello, Aika. I've got food, I've got hydration. I almost forgot to eat today, and then I chose to make a bad decision and ate at McDonald's instead of going back inside my work and getting food. Ooh, that is kind of cool, Magpie. Hey, Aika, it is cool. You stepped out. You didn't need to read all the chat. I'm just glad that y'all all got me covered. Sassacast, you gave me your Prime sub? What? Sassacast, that's so sweet and so kind. kind. Thank you for your Prime sub. Means the world to me. Welcome on in. We're marking off a couple of stitches today. How was the rest of your live yesterday, Sasscast? For those of you that don't know, Sasscast is also a stitcher on... Oh, that did not go there. Time to frog a little bit. Sasscast is also a stitcher on Twitch and is working on a super cool Lord of the Rings stitch. Blue-eyed cat, hello! How are you doing? Welcome on in. First time chatter, thank you for saying hi, I always appreciate it. Oh good, you're gonna hit your goal soon. You were also eating the famed McDonald's. Okay, gotta fix that stitch. Can't believe I made a frogging error this early, but it happens. I'm just glad I caught it. Really can't wait to get past these squares. The tension on this is so hard in this edge. Blue-eyed cat, are you the streamer I was talking to earlier? I have memory issues, and I know I looked at your name and then I instantly forgot it. For those of you that don't know, if I am ever talking and I forget something about you, or I forget where I left off, please don't be insulted. I underwent a lot of electroshock therapy for depression, and sometimes my memory doesn't work. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We will figure it out. I am not worried about the squaring up right now. I'm more just worried about getting it finished. And quite honestly, this piece is gonna be so large that when it is framed, if the edges aren't perfect, it's not gonna be the end of the world. My thumb is actually pretty raw today. You were definitely right, Sassacast, to make me stop stitching because my thumb hurt until like 2 o'clock in the morning. After only, I think I did like 3 hours of stitching yesterday. I'm trying to squeeze as much in as I can before my thumb starts to throb. And I might have overdone it a little bit yesterday. I did slice off part of my thumb on a mandolin a week ago, and I am severely paying for it as a stitcher. It is almost healed, but not completely. Hi, Psychic Macaroni! How's it going? How are you today? Okay, I am kind of... Hey, Maha, how's it going? I'm digging these beats today. Hopefully y'all are too. Yeah, you know, you're probably right, Katie. Ibuprofen probably would have worked. I'm stubborn and toughed it out last night because it started, like, throbbing kind of towards the end of the night. It's like, I don't need a Band-Aid, I'm fine. I'm tough and macho and butch. Yeah, we are on the next row. We started a new row. Ooh, 310 patch. That should be fun-ish. Okay, we are gonna play Floss Chicken, and I'm gonna try not to pull it too tight because it's gonna warp the thread, the fabric. It's gonna be fun. Ika, that is totally fair if you didn't touch a needle today. I am hoping to get a little bit more ahead of all of my goals so I feel better bragging about my piece when I get to TwitchCon, which I am super stoked for. Did I mention that? I mean, that's the first time today that I've mentioned that I'm stoked for TwitchCon, so I feel like that's pretty good. We made it 17 minutes into the live before I mentioned being excited for TwitchCon. Did I mention I'm excited for TwitchCon? I was doing math stuff last night, you know, like I do. And I realized that I have to stitch like 15,000 stitches a month. And that just seems like an astronomical amount. But when you break it down every day, it's not terrible. And it's definitely not as astronomical as the 1.5 million of the whole piece. No eating the forbidden spaghetti. Forbidden spaghetti is not allowed to be eaten. Yeah, so I'm filling in left to right to catch up with the other side. What happened when I started this project is I was going to stitch it fresco by fresco, but then I realized the project was going to be so long that stitching it fresco by fresco or figure by figure, I was going to have to roll and unroll it multiple times to do that, and it was going to end up damaging the piece. So now I've decided to just stitch all the way across, 2 rows at a time, or 20 rows at a time. And when I started doing that, I had already stitched a bunch of the death and denunciation of Haman, and that's when I realized that there was going to be damage from rolling and unrolling. So I went for the stitching all the way across. Oh no. How different is 501 and 502? Where's 502? I pulled the wrong one out. 501 and 502 are different, but they're not hugely different, and it's right there. I don't think that's going to be a blending problem. I'm going to go ahead and leave it. If it wasn't on an edge, I'd probably rip it out and redo it, but... Shit, I forgot about the lost magnet. Damn it, it was my goal to find it. Sassacast, 15,000 stitches last month. That is huge. Congratulations. That's color.
Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny.
You had to be a bit peoply in a not known environment. Yeah, that can be hard. I don't know, Magpie. I understand that Mario stands are cool, but I'm a Zelda girl for life. Ocarina of Time was one of my first video games. Well, not one of my first video games, but like the first one that I really got into. My first video game was The Little Mermaid on a Sega Game Gear. There's another new one coming out. Is that the one where you play as Zelda? Come on. Oh, yay, more confetti. 523. Oh, you want to play all of them in order of release? That could be fun.
Hi.
It's a lot of Zelda, though. Oh, the Cozy DH! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hang out and lurk or drop into chat and say hello. Lurking with no sound. Hello, enjoy. We do have a disclaimer or exclamation point lurk command. I do think that marathon would be super awesome, and you should definitely stream it. Yeah, my pattern keeper does look like it's lagging. Just a moment. Yeah, it is definitely lagging. Let's see if this helps. Nope. Did not help. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, the pattern keeper S9 disappeared. Disconnected, that's why. Good call, Ike. Whoever caught that. Oop. Cool, cool, cool. Minor technical issues. There we go. I should have fixed it. Yay, that should be back now. Okay, have fun explaining why, Starshine. Oh man, executive dysfunction can be the worst sometimes. Sometimes I get really bad executive dysfunction, and it makes me incredibly glad that I now have ADHD meds. Okay, got that marked off. I'm not traveling around with this one because the nearest one isn't somewhere I want to go. Yeah, forcing my brain to stop doesn't always work very well for me because I can't always force my brain to stop. 523 can get put away. And now, let's see, let's do some pattern keeper talk while we got it fixed. Hey, Pizza Cat! Hello! Enjoy your lurk, friend, enjoy! Okay, so we are gonna do 3345, which is confetti. Then we're gonna do 640, which is confetti. Then we're gonna do 645, which is 3 stitches, which is more than the other 2. And then 3051, which is confetti. Ooh, 317. So we only have like 4 colors to go before we get to do more than like 5 stitches in a color. Let's get it done. 3345. Oh, good, and I have a short 3345, so that's perfect. Oh, good. I had to make sure that Tilly Bear was laying in her spot. So I do have needle minders coming, and hopefully they will be available to ship at the end of next week. And I'm also working on getting some rings made, like the one that I wear on my lives. And if you are interested in giving your input on the rainbow logo I am working on, I just posted those in general chat on the Discord. Because, you know, we need a rainbow logo. I can't believe it's taken me this long to make a rainbow logo. Come on, do what I need you to. Oh, that's funny. Zelda wanted you not to jump off the bridge. I'm guessing that's like some sort of Easter egg or something to get that chest. Yes, the needle minders are coming. They're gonna be black with a white logo or white with a black logo. And then I would like to get a rainbow one made, but I can't decide which rainbow logo I want to use. So if you have an input, check out our Discord and let me know what you think. Damn, we're already stitching much faster than yesterday. Well, not much faster, but somewhat faster, I should say. 640. Excuse me. He's just trying to keep you safe, Starshine. Hey, Blessed Claire, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Okay, 6:45. I am doing well today. I'm doing well. Here hanging out with y'all. Tilly's asleep behind me. There's not too much to complain about. Well, I'm glad someone was there, Starshine, in the game to tell you that life is worth living. I'm gonna laugh if the chest has something really dumb in it. If I was the developer, that's exactly what I would do. Can't remember if Amber's important or not in that game. It's been a long time since I've played it. Wait, did we get a new... Oh, yeah, that's right. Sasscast subbed. I was like, wait, my sub number went up. What? Yep. Those are my memory issues coming out right there. One of the major side effects of electroshock therapy is memory issues. And I have them. Hopeful but not important. That's fun. Is done. Mark those 3 off. Then we've got 3051. Once I get past this little section here, it should definitely pick up speed-wise. Which will be nice, but I just have to do this little part. And then I think we'll be able to make some gains. I gotta make up for all the time that I have missed stitching recently. Try to get my 16,000 stitches in for the month. Helpful but unimportant. I feel like that's a lot of things. A lot of things are helpful but unimportant. Okay, next color is 317, which actually gives us a little bit more to stitch. Of course, it gives us a little more to stitch, and this is all we have. Lovely. So we're probably gonna get 4 of these stitches in. Oh, ow. Oh, I will take a hydration break. Thank you, Ika. Cheers. We should keep a count of how many times I say ow today, and if it goes above 10, then I might have to peace out. Because when you've cut off part of your finger, stitching is fun. Yeah, this angle is not great for my finger. Oh, and the posture check. Thank you. Stretch it to stretch. There we go. Stretch it to stretch. Oh, maybe I can get some more in here. Definitely got more than the 4 I was anticipating. I understand the desire to 100% an area before moving on. I do that sometimes in games when I'm playing. Okay, got all of the 317 in this next section done. So that saves us from having to pull it back out for at least a day or two. If I pull a color out, I try to do as much of it as I can in an area. Hey, Caitlin, how are you doing? It has been a minute. I have switched from TikTok over to Twitch, which is why you probably haven't seen me. I just got the ability to dual stream recently, but Twitch is my primary. And you can find the link for that in the bio, and it is a much friendlier streaming place than the one that shall not be named that you're watching on. But, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I was talking to. There's another chat that y'all can't see. Okay, so, yeah, sorry, Katie. I did not mean to confuse you with your IRL name. Those IRL names are silly, aren't they? Very few people call me by my IRL name. Even my godkids call me Auntie Flea. My dad and my wife are some of the only ones that say my IRL name. Everyone else calls me Flea. And I prefer it. Ooh, okay, let's pull up the pattern keeper and let's check it out. We are going to start with these and then work our way down as much as the floss will let us. Then on the next color, kind of the same thing. We're just going to work our way down and follow that line. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these, it looks like our next few ones actually have quite a bit of color. Then we have a little bit of confetti, better. Yeah, so we got some not confetti mixed in with confetti going on here. So it's not too bad. My god kid had a middle school orientation today. Magpie, they grow up so fast, don't they? Sassacas, I know how that goes. There are nicknames that members of my family call me that I do not like or appreciate, and that I haven't lost since I was a child, but they still like to call me that. Lost Java Bite. You just got done with your first counted pattern, and you got overwhelmed looking at this in a fresh light. You know, counted cross stitch can be really difficult. The gridding really, really helps. In my opinion, I didn't grid my pieces until recently. This is like my first gridded piece, and it definitely helps with the counting. And as far as like other counting goes, I just kind of work off of my other pieces, my other stitches. Hey, I respect you stamped users. I can't do stamped cross stitch for the life of me. It does not work for my ADHD at all. At all. Like, if it's not perfectly printed on there for a stamped one and it's slightly off, my brain will reject it. Aika, you will always be Aika to us. Government names are dumb. It's too bad that, like, you don't get the option to rename yourself at the age of 18 if you so choose. I feel like that would be really cool if you got to rename yourself at the age of 18. It's coming up, friend! In November, you shall be Aika forever. The scariest part for me in counted cross stitch is laying down that initial first stitch, or laying down like your first stitch in an area that you've had to count out. But once you get a couple of stitches down, it's awesome. Counted cross stitch makes you question your ability to count. You know, I feel that, Katie. I feel that sometimes. I was about to say, like, I don't have to count that often in this piece. And now I'm currently counting. Because normally I can do everything relationally. But that's not true. I don't know why I was speaking. Like, this 1.9 million stitch piece doesn't require a lot of counting. Bullshit me. Bullshit. Oh, I do have the floss to do it. I should go down and get those 3. Looks about right, but I guess we'll find out later. Maybe. Over and down. I don't hate stitching in this area because of the lack of tension at all. At all. I am not salty about this at all today. Go cook your dinner, Katie. Make sure you're feeding yourself. Feeding yourself is important. You know, my thumb doesn't hurt that much, except when I'm trying to run through the back. And then that's when it's like, hey, screw you, remember? You sliced a piece of me off. Okay, 413 is next. We are going to fill this section in right here now. Ow. Yay, MakePad, done with work. Congratulations. No new messages, okay. I am still kind of technically at work. Hey, Brienne, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. I'm doing well. How about yourself? How are you today? I'm still technically at work. Like, I'm supposed to be available. So, there is that. But now that I have my computer all set up, my phone is free, so I can always throw up the break time and take a phone call if necessary, which is nice, instead of like freaking out on TikTok when someone would call. I always felt weird about that. Okay. Come down here. I'm trying not to say the O word because I gave myself a limit of 10 of them. And if I say those 10, I do need to stop because it does mean I'm in actual pain. sensitive today from the stitching I did yesterday. It's a good thing I listened to StitcherX and quit when I did. Stupid logicers. Oh, I'm almost always counterproductive. Counterproductive is part of what I do, if you haven't noticed. Hey, Dezzo, how's it going? How are you today? Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I think we're gonna have just enough to finish all of the green in this area, which is lovely. And by green, I mean the green on the pattern keeper. Mark that off. Move back up to the top. Gosh, we're already halfway to the stitching we did yesterday. That's annoying. I don't like slow confetti days. Must be productive and hit stitch goal every day because I am a robot. Okay, we should have ads coming up here soon. When the ads start, I am going to take a little break, and then I will be back. So I'll be gone for about 3 minutes. I appreciate you hanging out and watching the ads, or just putting your device down and doing whatever you need to take care of yourself during the break. Because my goal is to be live for at least another 3 hours today. Oh, Katie, that's the worst. I do that sometimes. Sassacast, you're right. Slow grass is better than no grass. You are correct. I just get stubborn and want to make... I mean, this is a long project. It's going to take me probably 15 to 12 years, or 12 to 15 years, realistically, to finish this project. But there's a part of me that's like, I want it done now. But it's about the journey, and the journey is hanging out with you guys and getting my stitches in and relaxing. Like, the whole reason I started this project is because I love cross-stitching and wanted something to do with my free time. And now guess what? I don't have any free time. Because all I do is stitch. Stitch and I work all day. I work and I stitch all day. Okay, I just got the ad warning. So FYI, y'all, those are incoming. Oh, good. I hope you do hit your 7% tomorrow. I would like to hit 7%. We're almost at 5.3. Something like that. No. Yeah, we're probably about 5.3. We're definitely not at 5.5 yet. Oops. Tablet's being weird. Stop it, tablet. The goal is to get 4 more stitches out of this piece of floss, and I don't know that it's gonna happen. Yeah, I think 4 is too tight. I think I'm gonna tie off right here, let the breaks come, do my break thing, and then we'll start again with this color, because we still have more to do in this section. The tension is so bad! I'm like trying to adjust it and hold the tension with my fingers. Fried chicken, Samantha, you're right. Yep, that's what we're gonna. Okay, Ada's here. And we are back. Ooh, okay, there it goes. It is working. Blair, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day today. We are back doing number 2. So I am using a 28 needle. And I am using a loop start, which I will show you right now. Okay, I did get that stitch done. not get these ones done. So to do a loop start, you can start without a knot. You fold your thread in half. Instead of having two pieces of thread, you have one long piece of thread and then fold it in half. Then when you start your stitch, you start through the top hole and run all the way through until just the loop is showing here. And then you pull your needle through the loop, pull it tight, and then pull the whole thing around through the back, and then you've got a loop start with no knot. Ika, go get some rest, friend. Take care of Ika. Hello, y'all. My name is Flea. I am cross-stitching the Sistine Chapel ceiling. My goal is to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so if you have any questions or comments about me or the piece or the weather, please drop them into chat. The only rule we have here is no hate. My primary platform I stream on is Twitch, so if you're watching on another platform, I do recommend moving to Twitch. You can do so by clicking the link in my bio or go onto my website, StitcherX.com, where I also have patterns that I sell. And we do also have a kick-ass Discord server where you can hang out with all of us crafties. Sasscast loop starts and pen finishes are what get you through. Yeah. Oh, the one strand loop. Yeah, I think I saw you do that the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, I need to do that more. I do not remember if there was a scooter for the sea people in the zombie cave. I unfortunately do not remember at all. I have not played through the zombie cave in a while. Okay, got that side done, and then we've got a little bit more green on the other side, so I'm gonna go and grab that. Then after I do that green, we've got a little bit of confetti. Yeah, sorry, Magpie. I do not remember that. I can remember a bunch of other stupid stuff about the game, but not that one. Yes, that's because I feel like you don't turn your piece over nearly as much as I do. I feel like most of the streamers I watch don't turn their piece as much as I do, and they do finishes from out front. Ow. Dezo, I'm glad your fingers are feeling better. I wish I could say that mine, well, I mean, mine is feeling a little bit better, but it's still a little ouch. Oh, you never look at your back. Okay. I like looking at my back. I think it looks like an abstract painting. It looks like painting with floss in just a different style. That's why when I get this framed, I want it framed so that you can see the back and walk all the way around it. I'm not sure who's keeping track of the ouch count, but I think that it was either 2 or 3. I agree, Sascats. I don't mind having a messy back. I actually don't feel like my back is that messy for all of the traveling that I do. I know you guys can't see my back now with the angle that I have the camera at, which I feel like is kind of a bummer. But if you guys ever want a good glance at the back, just let me know. You can see the back when I flip it over on the small cam or the wide angle. Yeah, I feel like the backs like can look really cool on a lot of these pieces, especially if you're not nodding. Pink Butterfly, thank you for the follow. Yeah, color blocking will make your back look nice and neat. Welcome on in, Pink Butterfly. Say hello in chat or hang out and lurk, whatever floats your boat. We are here to hang out while I stitch up a storm. I'm actually stitching fairly quickly today compared to yesterday, which was like 68 stitches an hour. I've got 2 more, and then I have finished this color in here. Oh, hi from the Philippines! Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Love the internet because it allows you to grow a global community. Okay. Got enough to get done with 2 for a while. I think I'm gonna try to squeeze 4 more out of that floss. Got these first 2, and we're doing a little Z shape, little Tetris shape. Do those Tetris shapes have names? I feel like that's an interesting question. Do Tetris shapes have names? Hey, Erica! I have been on for about an hour and 15 minutes. Welcome in, welcome in. I did change my notification today, so I am doing some testing of the notifications to see which ones y'all like the most. Okay. Okay, next we have 938, which, depending on how much floss we have, may or may not be confetti. Let's look away. Oh wow, 938 is getting real low there. Sure, I have some in stock though. When I did my inventory, I think I found that we had duplicates of almost every color. So I don't think I need to go floss shopping anytime soon. So that little 938 confetti was all we had to do there, but there's a little bit more further down that I'm just going to go ahead and take care of with this smaller piece of floss. Help future Felicia out a little bit. Build up our stitch count. On. There we go. Come out, you little bugger. Oh, who's seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Is it good? I need to go see it. It is on my list of stuff to see, and I have not had time yet. I kind of want to see it in theaters, but also I've become mildly agoraphobic, and going to the theater, like, takes time and energy, so I also may just wait for it to be home, because going outside is scary sometimes. You haven't seen any Deadpool, Erica? Oh, well, the first two are a lot of fun, in my opinion. I quite enjoyed them. They're obviously not for everyone, but if you like action and Marvel, they're a lot of fun. Last stitch of this color. Yeah, Katie, I was kind of reading that there's like a lot of like Loki references and like other references. I like that it corrected it to low-key and not Loki. Nah, captions are fun. I think it's also the way I said it. I haven't watched all of Loki. We stopped at season 1 and didn't finish, so we do need to finish that at some point. 311. Yeah, I understand needing to be in an area where you can mute Starshine. That makes a lot of sense. So, Katie, totally random question, not related to me at all. But when you have an athlete that is injured, and like say they sprained their ankle or something, at what point should they stop the activity that they're doing? Like how far into the throbbing? Since you're the closest we have to a doctor on our lives. Okay. I mean, what kind of hospital? I mean, it's my thumb has started to throb, is what is happening, and I'm deciding if I'm doing more damage by stitching. But I want to stitch and be live with y'all, but my thumb is now throbbing, and throbbing is not good. And of course, this is when all the viewers decide to show up. Erica, I can't really use my other hand with the angle that this is at. And I mean, and I'm a two-handed stitcher, so using the other hand just doesn't quite work for me. Macaroni, you didn't miss a lot. See, the problem with the padding is then I can't grip the needle as well. It's the same reason I don't wear a thimble or anything, because I like to be able to feel the needle. I know thumbs and ankles are so not the same thing. It was the closest I had. As long as I'm distracted, it doesn't hurt. As soon as I'm not distracted, or I do something weird and accidentally grab the needle in the wrong way, that's when it hurts. But it's in a weird spot. It's like not quite where the needle hits, but sometimes if I grab it wrong, it's right where the needle hits. And it's usually these weird angles like I'm doing right now that cause it to be the most pain. Katie, will you send me what I should look up in Discord, and I will look it up and see if I can get it here before the wound heals? Because, like, in the next 2 or 3 days, it should be almost completely healed. For those of you that missed it, I sliced part of my thumb off on Tuesday with a mandolin, and the injury is making stitching difficult. Especially because it's on my right hand, and I am primarily right-handed. I guess my right hand is my dominant hand, is the way to say that in decent English, which I am clearly incapable of speaking right now. Okay, 3024 is getting put away. Now we need 611. We got a little bit more confetti to go. I think, unfortunately, I might have to tap out at 150 stitches. It's about what I did yesterday. It's not quite hitting any of my benchmarks. But like Sassacast was saying in chat earlier, it's better to make slow grass than no grass. And you know, injuries are bad. Stitching injuries, man, they're dangerous. For those of you that don't know, stitching can be mighty dangerous. Turns out the owl counter has gone from 7 or from 10 to 3. If I got an owl again, I'm out. Turns out 3 on the owl counter, 3 strikes and I'm out, is all I can do. It would be nice to not have real life interrupting stitching for like a week. Oh, chicken Alfredo and fried rice both sound delicious. Annette and I are having spiced tomatoes with grilled halloumi tonight for dinner. Ooh, Eponia! Okay. Turn this on. Oh, yay, Wolf Link! Well, we did get one square of this edge finished. It made progress. It's just very slow progress this week. But a little... What is that line? A 10,000 step journey begins with one step. My brain is braining hard today. Okay, Magpie. How do you not have any garlic? Garlic is like the all-important thing. I always have too much garlic. Garlic is most important ingredient. Okay, 730 gets put in the top. Yeah, when it says 3 cloves, I definitely use like double or triple, whatever it's saying. Okay, we got a good chunk here. for 3743. Let's see what we have floss-wise already cut. Okay, so we don't have a ton, but it should just be enough to finish this area. Hopefully. And then the rest will be confetti cleanup of this color, and we'll just have to deal with that. Sometimes we leave confetti for future Felicia instead of being nice and doing it for future Felicia. I did not find the magnet for the needle minder I dropped last night. In fact, I meant to look for it and grab it before I started the live, and then I totally forgot until Katie said something. I was like, oh, right. Right. I dropped that magnet. I can't tell if I'm digging this music for future lives or if it's too much. I'm leaning towards too much. What do y'all think? Are you digging the music for this live, or would you rather go back to the chill EDM or the lo-fi? The chill. Okay. I might change it up a little bit. Like, there's lots of options. I just prefer options without words, because then it's not confusing. I say that as a song with words comes on. I thought I had turned that all off. Okay, we got the bulk done. Now we're just doing a little bit of confetti here at the bottom for this color. Yay, dinner's finally ready to eat. I'm making our dinner tonight, I believe, unless Annette feels like it, but I doubt it, because wifey is going out of town tonight. I'm hoping I will be able to go live for my full planned 4 hours tomorrow if my finger is feeling better. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all. Unfortunately, I think I have to log off because last time I tied off a thread, I really wanted to scream the F word because it hurt and my finger is throbbing, and if I want to be able to keep stitching, I need for that not to be happening. So we're 2 stitches behind what we did yesterday, which I'm fine with. Katie, can you find someone to raid for us real quick? And I'll talk about a little bit what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm really sorry I have to log off earlier than I want to today, but if I don't, then I'm not gonna be able to stitch for as long as I want to tomorrow. And like Starshine says, I should probably take care of myself because like y'all and some other people are attached to me or something. And tomorrow we're having a special guest. We are having the Babs with us. Okay, we will go raid. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Something Tana. Oh, sorry. Move that in the way. Let's get that going.
Design the Civic, we will get it and produce it IRL and then give it away to one lucky rivals.
It's the drummer and that redhead that plays.
Okay.
There was a YouTube.
Oh, how about How Lovely? Let's do someone new.
Thing. It was hilarious. I bought
Yeah, let's do someone new. We'll do How Lovely.
Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
played Baldur's Gate in so
Or How Loverly.
long. I should have played this weekend. But I didn't. But now I kind of regret it.
Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate your time and attention. I'm sorry I didn't get to go live for as long as I would like to. But hopefully tomorrow will be better and we will have a guest.
Or do you want everyone to join in? Oh. Yeah, that's bad.
Bye, y'all. I appreciate you.